As protests against police brutality popped up across the country last summer following the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, Lexington activists called for changes right here at home.
In response, the city created a commission for racial justice and equality, and now Mayor Linda Gorton says the recommendations will be turned into action. So what do community leaders feel is necessary to build better relationships with police officers? LEX 18's Catherine Collins talked to one group with close ties to the next generation. That's the LEX 18 Big Story at 11.
Supporting the next generation of leaders. It's what Marcus Patrick has dedicated his life to as the Urban Impact Director of the Lexington Leadership Foundation.
My hope is our young people will recognize that they have value no matter what anybody else says about them.
They do that through mentoring, after-school programs here at the Woodhill Community Center, sports and art programs. Michael Overstreet is mentor recruiter for Amachi Central Kentucky. He says he knows these programs work because they worked for him.
I grew up in an area very similar to the kids that we work with here in Lexington, and so saw a lot of hard things and experienced a lot of hard things myself. But because I had a mentor on a consistent basis who was pouring into me, helping me have access to opportunities that I didn't see within my own circumstances.
So as the city makes efforts to improve relationships between the police department and community members, Patrick and Overstreet say it takes time to build trust.
If you look at it from the police standpoint, is understanding how to engage in neighborhoods in a way that it's not just reactive.
I think one of the biggest solutions is talking to the people who are already on the ground and have already spent time developing deep relationship with the communities that are hurting the most.
On Tuesday, Lexington Mayor Linda Gorton unveiled her budget plan for the next fiscal year. It includes money to hire 5 new neighborhood resource officers.
Their goal is to help improve quality of life and reduce crime through conventional and unconventional methods.
Gorton says the hope is these officers will become a fixture of the neighborhood, someone who knows the challenges each community faces. Overstreet says he believes being there on a day-to-day basis can make a difference.
That helps with building towards those positive relationships that are really needed to help just overcome some of the things that we've experienced.
In Lexington, Catherine Collins, LEX 18 News.
Mayor Gorton's budget plan also includes adding a full-time staff member with the goal of implementing the recommendations of the Commission for Racial Justice and Equality.